everybody to another exciting game of Dorchester U18 hockey. Brought to you by 3 Goalie Skate Shop. The Dragons are coming off a tournament win at the Andy Pricero Memorial Tournament in Fort Erie. Second battle they've had against St. Mary's. This is the first battle here in St. Mary's. Dorchester get the puck in deep. St. Mary's go for the outlet pass. That's off the stick and does not get out. Held in by Carey. But now they're going to, well, no, still don't get it out. Wilson's going to pick that one up. Closer towards the line. Now he floats in the zone, sends it around the back of the net. Held in by Johnston, I believe. Oh, the game sheet app, that doesn't work anymore apparently. Be able to watch the stats. Really tough to do my job in volunteer capacity, and I don't have stats in front of me. First stoppage of play here at 14:20 left in the first. Face off won by Dorchester, back deep. Devine picking that up from behind the net, sends it out. Keaton unable to hold at the line, comes back to the neutral zone. Dorchester's tagging up. Norton flips that into the St. Mary's end, and St. Mary's now flipping it right back out. Coming back to the neutral zone. Shot off a leg. It's in the other guy's leg now. Doesn't mind that. Hardman knocking that one away. It's picked up there by Norton. He sends it off boards. It does not get out. Anybody who's never been to this arena cannot appreciate it on the video how big the offensive zones are, whereas the neutral zone is tiny. So when the kids were smaller, ooh, that looked like a penalty. And it is, yep. Oh, and that's going to be right back the same way. It's going to be 2 each side. Oh, look at that. Some five-a-side hockey here. These offsetting penalties were called. Gary just went for a little sit down there. Well, not really sit down, a lie down. Back up on his feet. Mercifully, the DJ is playing another one, Bites the Dust. That is insanely good timing. St. Mary's trying to play that out. Johnston picks that one up, sends it across, just out of the reach of Bockert. Held in here by Wilsey. Now bringing it back down to Johnston. Johnston looking Bockert up front. Oh, just missed that pass. St. Mary's breaking it out wide. Now they chip it past the D. Hardman plays it there, sends it to the back behind the net. Smith now has it coming around the back of his net. That's picked off by St. Mary's. With the puck inside again. Hardman's going to cover that up. Get a whistle. Back to the action. Dorchester able to win that draw. Now St. Mary's trying to set up a cycle here. Norton's on it. He sends that wide. That's just out of the reach of Thomas. Hounding his man there. He's still trying to get after that puck. Knocked away there. RJ's battling there. Thomas has it. Down low, sends it back to the point. Nice pass to Keaton. Keaton goes for a shot right into the red basket. Then mind there, no rebound. Now, okay, I know the DJ is just playing random songs because that's clearly a song you play when there's penalties. Dorchester has it behind the net, looking for a pass up front. No one's there to pass to with a clean lane. Going to flip it back in the corner, getting a cycle going here. Going for the wrap on the keeper. He's got it. Before it crosses the line. Holds it for a whistle. Face off win here by Dorchester. Walking the line. Sent behind the net. Now flipped out in front, but only St. Mary's were there. Rock player gets it out, now skates across the line. Sends a shot in on Hardman, he just gloves that out of there. Hold on. No further action. And we're back. Smith battling his man there. Dorchester coming away with it. Flipping it out across through the neutral zone. Nice wait there for, how is that not a penalty? Good effort there. by Devine. No call. Face-off won there by Dorchester. Smith now has it. The puck does get redirected through, but just wide of the net. Down at the line. Trying to send it in deeper. St. Mary's trying to get it out. Devine comes up with it. He's now skating back towards. He sends it in a little deeper. Clark was thinking about going for it, but then decided not to. First couple strides, we're not agreeing. That's off the Wilsey stick and redirected over against the boards. He sends it down low, knowing Devine's going to go for it. Wilsey goes towards the net. Devine's trying to get it across to Wilsey, but that's off the St. Mary's stick. And now intercepted there. Thomas had it, held it in. Now it's held at the line by Smith. Back down to Thomas. Thomas going to go deeper with it. St. Mary's looking to break out. They get a chip through the neutral zone into the Dorchester end. Clark's on it. He's looking for a high man. Sees one out there. Thomas has it. He skates through, gets it. Well, he keeps it in the St. Mary's end for a moment. Now they get a full change in, so we got like 10-second pressure legs. Oh, puck's back here. You don't get this in Rogers TV where they have like the color guy doing everything. I'm also putting the score on the Facebook. Next year I'll expand out the weddings. St. Mary's talking Dorchester then. Curra's going to send that out of the zone. And St. Mary's hammers it back in. Hardman passes over to Norton. Norton goes using the backboards to get over to his partner. Carey sends that out. Now Dorchester coming through the neutral zone. Knocked off the Curra stick. And he's run out of room against the St. Mary's bench. Now St. Mary's coming wide. 14 looking to bring it in for a shot. He gets it knocked off his stick. Chipped up against the boards. Going to be held at the point. Long shot in wide of the net. I don't know, like a one-man band. I don't get everything right. So sometimes I miss some of the play. Right there. I like to say I have better aim than a stormtrooper, but I don't know. Maybe not. Out of the line. Set wide. Oh, that's off a body and really wide. And he make it towards the ring outline. Johnston now setting it behind the net. Gary's going to pick that up. He's got a man up high. Misses that one though, but right on net. Candy was up there. He was taking the place of Wade Devine. St. Mary's now coming across the Dorchester line. Still has it on the stick. Trying to direct it towards the net. Not able to get there. It's knocked behind the net. Now they're trying to send it around. Got a man there. He's looking for a pass to his man in the slot. That doesn't happen. Dorchester now breaking out with Thomas has it on his stick. He's going wide. He stops and cuts up. Sends a pass just behind the winger. Or it was actually Smith who jumped in on the from the defensive position. Smith holds that up the line there. Wilsey's battling here, so is Thomas. There's a battle and Thomas is out there. He's probably going to be in the middle of it. Dorchester going D to D. Caden's got some space. Looks like he might go across for Smith. He's hounded by a man right away, but he gets it in further. Off a skate of Wilsey. St. Mary's going to have it. Get it to the half boards. Get it past Smith, but Caden's got in the neutral zone. He scoops that up and sends it off the boards down the ice. Smith sends that back into the St. Mary's end and chases after. Curls back. There's the puck there. Winger waiting for it. He gets to him first. Now the other side, they say. Dorchester have that. Send it back to point. Nice block and save by the keeper. Good shot in. Point from Clark. Smith has it. He goes trying to flick it through, but that hits the body and dies before it hits the line. St. Mary's doing for a change and scooping that up. I don't know how that went off anybody but St. Mary's. Anyway, icing's waved off. Oh, a little duck there. And he returns the favor. No harm done. But St. Mary's now cycling behind Dorchester's end. Clark's down there battling his man behind the net. He's got two men on him. Curtis deciding to even that up a bit. They get it out of the slot. Nice stick save by Hardiman directing that in the corner. That's clubbed up to the line, but not out. Now sitting there in the slot, knocked out. And Mary's looking to bring it back in, but he's down right away. Dorchester now on it. RJ sends it back to Devine. Devine trying to send the return pass back. But a penalty coming up. Slashing. Coming to Devine. Yeah. Did not see the slash, but the referee saw it, so it happened. Face up down to the Dorchester end. Apparently the boys are back in town. Oh, big block there. Candy took that one. He's back up though. Does not seem to be. I don't think he's going to be skating around too fast here tonight. For a little bit. Moving a little bit slowly. But still in the play. St. Mary's not trying to send that in. They got a guy up front, but not able to make that work. Kate now battling his man. He comes up with the puck, sends it the length of the ice. Down to the netminder. St. Mary's keeper sets it up for his D-man. He goes long, stretch pass. That's icing on that play. It's great if it works out. It's really bad if it doesn't. So 5:30 remaining here in the first. Dorchester's penalty still got a minute 20 left in it. St. Mary's on the power play. Have it at the line. Get it in. Get it in further, and that's sent off the glass. Knocked down by Wilsey there and sent down to the keeper. Hounding the defenseman who goes over to his partner. Misses that pass. That's going to be held in by Smith. Knocked down by high stick by Wilsey, but it's going to be played by St. Mary's, so play goes on. St. Mary's crossed the line, but he's offside. Go to the other side. Getting ready for the puck drop here. Then the Dorchester player skates there. Bacher kicks it forward, but right to the D of St. Mary's. Dorchester just fanning on that clearing attempt. Now Kura sends that to length of the ice. 30 seconds left in the penalty to Dorchester. St. Mary's trying to get a scoring attempt going here. Across the line. Passes back to the point. Going wide with it. St. Mary's out the whole line. Send it back out to the point. It's held in by St. Mary's. Turning around the ring at line now. Back to the D. Back in the middle. It's off the body. High stick. .402 remaining here. Back to five-a-side hockey. Dorchester looking for a nice outlet pass. That's not the one we're looking for. An offside position. Play on, they say. I don't get how that works, but unless St. Mary's sent it in their own end. From the point, it's going to be held in over here on the other side by Norton. St. Mary's have it behind their net, coming out with it. That comes off his stick, and Dorchester sends it back behind the net. RJ sniffs that out, comes back to help his man out. Dorchester trying to go for a wrap on him, goes for about probably 2 or 3 whacks on the keeper. Nothing happening. Face off down to St. Mary's end. One back by St. Mary's. St. Mary's now bringing it down the ice. They're unable to get past the center ice line. Back in their own end now. They get it across the line, onside. And then combined. Puck's not able to get out. Bounce off some bodies now. It does get out. St. Mary's player goes for a hit. Wilsey goes for the puck. Sends it in wide of the net. Keeper is out a bit. Go play that. And he's taking an extra shot there while he's on his knees. And we'll get ready for the face-off here in St. Mary's. 2:50 remaining here in the first. Ooh, yeah, that was a penalty. Taking Devine's legs out from underneath him. He will need those to skate the puck towards the net. And draw one back by Dorchester, going on to the power play. It should be called kneeing or called tripping. I think it was just trip. You have to bend over really far to get the tripping call. Oh, just missing that back door. Tapper Rooney. Hammered in from the point by Smith. Thought he might get a return shot, a chance here. Brought back around the back of the net, now back over to Caton. Smith had stepped in to the low slot, now he's at the high slot. Sending it back. Back up by the blue line. Smith bobbled that one, but sends it back into Caton. Caton looking across, sends it back to Smith. Smith shot on. It's off the keeper, he made the save, but not able. Oh! Johnson did, I don't know if he had a stick on the ice there to tap that one in on the back door. St. Mary's now gonna ice the puck. Oh, no, they don't ice it. They get it past the line though. One player's able to change. Sent back across. That's the one player that changed. He's now chasing down Caton. Caton trying to go for a pass across. Still advised. You don't have the angle on your dangler. Smith now being battled by the forward checker. Candy sends that out now. That's sent in. Wilsey's got it. He sends it back. Kerr's going to send it back to Wilsey. Going to send it around. And they're going to back in deep by Candy. Held in at the line by Carey. Sent in behind the St. Mary's net where they attempt to send it off the glass. Now Carey knocks that one down with the glove. Puck's in the neutral zone now. They're coming across the line. Off a leg and wide. Carey now has it. 10 seconds remaining in the penalty to St. Mary's. Time for one last rush here. Gets around 1D man, still got it on a stick, goes backhand in front. That's not able to tip it towards the net. St. Mary's now got a player out of the box and they're back to 5 aside. Dorchester trying to get it out of there, Clark not able to get past his man. St. Mary's now have it, got a player streaking in the middle, tapping a stick like a beaver. And Dorchester's able to send that down the length of the ice. But not all the way for icing. Just the perfect weight, put it in the corner. Missed that headlong pass, Devine picks it up. Now off the boards, out of the zone. 10 seconds left in this period. Dorchester's got a little bit of time left, 5, 4, they got to shoot it on that if they're going to do anything. We'll direct that off the glass, and we've got the end of the first. We are scoreless. Getting ready for the puck drop here to start the second. Referee checks on the netminders. St. Mary's player jumped in over here. I got checked. Fair enough. Dorchester now bringing it in. Getting it further into St. Mary's end. Devine's going to make sure it goes all the way below the icing line. Trying to send it back to the point. That didn't work, so he sends it in deeper, and RJ's going to get on it. Sends it front. Nice! Beautiful one-timer there. And with that, Owen Fokker from Johnston and Devine. Or Johnson and Devine. And that's your first goal, first tally of the game. 19 seconds into the second. And the guess, your Dorchester Dragons are up 1-0. Dorchester puck. Flank that up across the line. You do get it out. Sent back in by St. Mary's on the outside. Unable to touch it again for another whistle. Now they chip it in the zone onside. Smith battling his man in the corner. St. Mary's players falls. Off a leg. Nice rush here. He's got space to drive the net. Looking for a pass across. Still has on a stick. Wilsey open. Can't get it to him. Back to the point. That's wide of the net. Now battle in the corner is Thomas. He's still got the puck on his stick. Sends it back to Clark. Clark from the point will send it in deep to Johnston. There by Clark for a second, but it's back out. Dorchester tagging up. Shot onto the keeper, right through him. He's covered up though. And that bit of action caused the whistle. 13:28 remaining here in the second. Dorchester have the puck, sending it back deep. Burris chasing after. He's looking for the same play they scored the goal on. The man out front, the puck thrown out behind the net. St. Mary's sending that into the Dorchester end. Dorchester looking at banging off the boards. Can't do it. Right? Now a little more struggle. They do get it across the center line, but not out. St. Mary's have it in their end. Dorchester on the outside. Players tagging up. Good to go. St. Mary's defenseman goes over to his partner. The pass off the backboards. And that's back across the line. Sent quickly and back by Dorchester. Go up against the boards. Gets it out. That should be for icing. And it is. 12:41. We're going to stop the play. St. Mary's banging it off the glass. Get it to the line. Now they carry it across the line. Kick it up across. Now they found a background to the neutral zone. Right back to St. Mary's in. St. Mary's now sending it down the ice. Clark's going to get there before it hits for icing. Johnson with a nice skate there. Walker's going to pick it up. Now he sends it across the line to Smith. Smith breaking towards the net. He's going to find. Circle around back to the point to Clarkey. Back over to Smith, right to his skate. It's hard to make a pass reception with a skate. Sure, Mavin's played a bit of soccer in his day though. Johnson now skating through. Trip there, but no call. Hook there, no call. Clark has it, flips it along the boards. Walker now with the puck, trying to get towards the net. Gonna come back to the point for Clark. Nice shot in. Keeper's got a nice glove though. And stops the play. Dorchester winning the draw. Have it in deep. Send it back around. Nobody else was on that same page. Held to the line. Nice. Carry. Now Wilsey has it in the corner. He goes around his man. He's trying to come in for a big giant hit. It's just looming in front, but Thomas unable to get to it, put it in. Or at least put it towards the net. Puck comes free off the side of the net. And back out in the neutral zone. And sent the length of the ice. Must have tipped off somebody on. St. Mary's holding it in at the half boards. Now Dorchester back on it again. It can go wide with this one. Caton's got some room to skate up with it. He sends it across. Chasing after it. D-man's able to move it back over to his partner. That's off a Dorchester body and back in the corner. St. Mary's now looking to get that across. They do get it there and then knifed in the Dorchester end. Off a Dorchester player on the net. Devine up in the neutral zone receives that pass. Coming off the bench for the change. Back to Devine, back to Candy. Candy over the top of the net. Kerr's now battling there. Oh, come on. Easy. You cannot fault Kerr for going into the goalie because he had two guys behind him cross-checking into him. Rule number one of Defense Club, do not cross-check the attacking player into your own netminder. Might have been a cross-check on that play. Who knows? Held in by Dorchester. St. Mary's coming around the back of the net. Back to the point, sent back in deep. The line chasing after it. Now they have good reverse going the other way. Dorchester forwards were changing, so there's nobody on that corner. Clark now sending it off the glass high over the stick, which would have been a high sticking anyway. And St. Mary's is going to do a nice favor here and just ice the puck. Get a stoppage of play at 9:33 left in the second. Another face-off down to the St. Mary's end. Dorchester winning it. Shot off a leg though. Carey now chasing down that puck. He's out skating his number 7 from St. Mary's. Gets it around, now flips it back into the neutral zone. Nice weight to that one. That's not going to go for icing. Held in at the line by Carey. Sends that in on the net. looking to get it over to RJ. RJ now flicking it out. Johnson was trying to get onto it. RJ now has it. He's spinning around behind the net. Puck pops out. St. Mary's player, and he sends it over to the winger who's creaking up the ice. Shot down on the net. Arden just gets a pad on that to get it over to the corner. Knocked back out in the neutral zone by Dorchester. Now RJ trying to get a foot on that to knock it forward. If he had gotten that, it would have been an impressive FIFA play there. Stick of St. Mary's. Now they save by Hardeman in tight. Sent down the length of the ice, and that should go for icing. Stops the play at 8:18 left in the second. Shot right in on Hardeman. He nice blocker save, knocking that down. Thomas now has it, coming across, sends it over to Wilsey. Wilsey shooting a shot onto the St. Mary's net. Now tapped out in front. Almost same play again as they scored the other goal. Caton just going for 3 instead of 1. This is not football. Now shot in. That's off the goalie's blocker. Playing it off. It looks like it hit Wilsey, but he bounced. Kind of scared him a little bit, but now he's back on it again. He's a forward, not a goalie. St. Mary's now getting it out, but that's over the St. Mary's player's stick. Dorchester turning it back in, sending a shot in on the keeper. He directs it behind the net. Thomas looking for a battle. St. Mary's looking to get it around and try to go through him. The St. Mary's player was almost able to make that play work. It would have been sweet if it did for him, not for Dorchester. Not everything I say is a homer. Just want it to be known. And with that, we got to stop the play as the puck goes out. And it's 7:09 left in the second. Draw just outside the Dorchester end, won by Dorchester. And some good face-off wins today. Devine going back to his D partner. Dorchester getting it softed into the St. Mary's end. Puck comes free to... Oh! Kerr unable to bury that one. But he is buried himself against the boards. Let it go. He touched it. But clearly he played it over. To check from behind. 2 in a game, it should be, but they're only going to call the boarding penalty. 2 minutes for boarding. Even though he's totally facing the number. Dorchester going on to the power play here. St. Mary's able to get it past Devine and set it down the length of the ice. Hardeman scoops that up. He sends it to Carey with 1 man on him. He peels out. As Dorchester come down the ice. Aaron pass there. Hook! Come on! Not going to get any of these ancillary calls. And when they do see something kind of major, they call something a little later. Dorchester bringing it across the line. Still on it. Carey now sends it on to the net. Comes right to him. Shot just wide there. By RJ. Would have been a really good goal. He put that one in. It's not his typical goal we're playing for this, guys. As one of our call-ups. He does like those goals where you send it on the net as you're going for a line change. Whoop, back down low. Burra has it. Switches out. Sends it down to the half-boards. Clark sends it over to Carey. Carey bobbled a little bit there, but he stays with it. Had a man on him. Now sends it back out front. That's off the keeper and wide. Chip back in deeper by Dorchester. Kura has it in the corner. He sends it across. Candy has it. Candy looking for someone to pass to. Is in a better scoring opportunity. Back to Carey. Carey over to Candy. That's just off the stick. Unable to control that. And it's sent out by St. Mary's. They go for a full change. So is Dorchester. Man high here. It's Bockert coming off the bench. Throws a duck back though, and that's right to 17 stick. He's got a breakaway coming in. And capitalize on a 2-on-0, turning it back the other way. Back to play here. Saying that goal ends Hardeman's 3-game shutout streak. And Dorchester looking to answer. Regain the 1-goal lead. And look for more as they do in other sports. Going back to the other corner. Penalties expired. Back to 5-a-side hockey. Nice pass, but nobody was at that door. Well, I guess it would have been near door. Where he was. Back door from whence he came. That's held in by Dorchester, sent down deep into the St. Mary's end. But they're going for a change, so the St. Mary's player has time. Johnson's down there though, hounding him. Not making it easy on him. He gets it back to the point. That's held in by Smith. Smith now sending a shot. That's off a body or two out front. Off the glass now and knocks down in front. It was off the Dorchester bench. I don't know how he would have knocked with a high stick because the stick was not anywhere near it. But St. Mary's winning that draw. Now the back of the line as Dorchester sends it back in. Now it's knocked down there by Thomas. Can't get it through his man though. St. Mary's player sending it up. 14 gloving it down to himself. That's off a stick hit out of play. Face off from down to the Dorchester end. 3:44 remaining here in the second. Sent around the back of the net by Dorchester. Flip it up through the neutral zone. Right through the D-man. You can't play it. Thomas is on it. Send back. Thomas had it on a stick. He sent it towards the keeper. Makes a nice save. Back to the point. Back down low to Wilsey. Wilsey turning. He's got Caton down low. That gets back to the point. Shot in. Keeper with a save. Dorchester with the win. Back through the snow. Now, what are you calling here? Like, how many times does it have to happen? Kura is down. Not making much movement there either. Sounds like we had it during the 10. Our player went down. Fortunately, we'll get back up. We'll wait to see what happens. So we had a 5-minute major call. They're not sure what the actual call is for, but St. Mary's player, number 18, is sent off the ice. Kerr has gone to lock room. And we're back underway. Devine takes that puck, sends towards keeper. It's now sent over behind the goal line. Going to get back to the point, held in by Norton for a second, but now tipped past him by St. Mary's tacker. He sends it over to his partner Carey. He's got a lane. He does get it past the stick there of St. Mary's player. Now it's a 3-on-2. And the 2 forecheckers for St. Mary's have now gotten back. Devine now circling around. He goes back to the point to Norton. Norton goes back down to Devine. Devine sends it up front. Stopped by a St. Mary's stick. Devine's going to now send it over to the other side to Carey. Carey's going to pivot around one man. Sends it up front. It gets there. And Devine's now on it. He circles back to open space down low. Trying to send that back out in front. Another spot where they scored the other goal. Sent out there. It's off. Not able to get it on the Caden's stick. It's off his skates. So he's unable to control that. And with that, St. Mary's were able to get a line change in. That pass goes right through everybody for icing. And so we'll get a face-off down in Dorchester. Face-off down on the Dorchester end. 2:04 left here in the second. 3:54 left in the major. St. Mary's. Sending that pass out. Johnston breaking across the line. He's got trying to slip past 2 men. He does get through, but he had no room to go towards the net. He's got the puck in the corner. Goes back to the point. Clark has it. He sips a shot into bodies. And St. Mary's are going to try to get that out, but it's just off to Clark. He tries to go over to his D partner, Smith, but unable to get it there. As it was knifed out by the St. Mary's player, and now it's over to Smith. Now Evan Smith gets it off the skate of the St. Mary's player. He's got another guy on him. Gets it up to Bockert at the line. He skates in with it. Sends it back to Smith off the boards. Smith now sends it behind his back to Bachert down low. Johnston now has it behind the net. He's looking to switch out there, but I know he's buying what he's selling. Gets back to the point. Smith had vacated that area. And now St. Mary's send it into the Dorchester end. 55 seconds left in the period. 2:40 remaining in the penalty. Bachert sends it back over to Thomas. Thomas knows the D are changing, so he doesn't want to do too fancy with it here. Now you got another forward changing. Thomas still battling his man there, trying to get it to the D-man. Could maybe move it around the other way. They're able to come free here. Willis sending it over. Caton's got it. He steps back. That's more in basketball. You want to step back jumper. Off the backboards. No, it's Caton there. What was that? No, that was Caton over there. That's on the other side. That must be Carey. Oh, Norton blows a tire there. 15's coming in with a full head of steam. Hardiman with a nice pad save. Tried to scoop that one up, but it comes through him, but skating it out. 4 seconds left here. Caton's going to hold it there, and that's the end of the whistle. End of the period on that whistle. And we have a tied game at 1-1. And ready for the start of the third period here. The referee's checking on the minders of the woven nets. And we're back underway. Dorchester win the draw, send it around and deep in the St. Mary's end. The puck squirts through right between the 2D. And Smith now is chasing it back. Just stuck in the water there. Hardiman got it to be sharp there to make sure it didn't cause any issues. And Dorchester now able to send it in across and around the St. Mary's defender. Johnson's battling his man down there. Smith now going behind the spinorama move there to get it in deeper. 1 minute left in the major to St. Mary's. They're going to send it over. Keeper's going to cover that up. 56 seconds left in the major. 14:06 left in the third. Game's tied at 1. Then by Norton at the line, he's unable to get it deeper though. And that's sent the length of the ice by St. Mary's, killing off more time. Hardiman's going to leave it there for Carey. Spins around the other way as the St. Mary's player came up. That's going to go right through everybody and down the ice for icing. Puck won back by Dorchester. Devine has it. Sends it back to Carey. Carey over to Thomas. St. Mary's player was jumping that play. They've seen that play before, I think. Dorchester able to get it in deeper. Candy chasing it down. St. Mary's knocking it back, and he's going to shoot it down towards the line. Held in by Dorchester, but not able to keep it in. Norton now going over to Carey. Carey sends it up to the neutral zone. Thomas has it. Coming across with it on the stick. Gets around, tries to get around one man. Now they send it down the length of the ice. Smith's going to come back for that, and the 5-minute major is expired with no damage to St. Mary's. St. Mary's forward should be rested here now. Some of the players wouldn't have been on the ice for a while. Johnson sending that over to Johnston. The JJ line. Puck is loose there, now stopped in. Good follow-up play, driving towards the net. And with that, Dorchester back on top by 1. Apparently they don't like scoring on the power play today. So don't give them a 5-minute power play. That's going to be Bachert from Johnston and Johnson. Blew his neck guard off. RJ's got his equipment figured out. Oh, now he's dropping him. Glove. You got your stuff ready there, kid? Yep. He's good to go. All right, we're back underway. Dorchester sending that back up through the neutral zone. Unable to get it in deep in the St. Mary's, and now they do. And they're going to chase after it in the corner. Johnston's on it. He makes a nice move there, cuts towards the net, nice backhander up and on the top of the back of the net. Just, keeper was in deep enough to get that up on the back of the net. If it had been another inch forward, it may have gone right over. And look at that time on the clock there, 1, 2, 3, 4. 12:34 remaining here in the third. There's your lottery numbers. Don't pick 1, 2, 3, 4, it's probably not a good sequence. Sent in by Johnston there. Wilson's not able to get that in. Maybe Johnston is in. Not. The lines have changed. Caton's out of the forward. Smith able to hold that in for a second. Now Wilson's battling down there, not letting it get out. Smith decides to join the fray. Still a lot of sticks banging in there. Smith now is able to get it back in again a little further. No one's able to make progress down to the ring out line. Now St. Mary's get it out. Flick it up into the middle, now trying to cut around 1D. He does it a couple times there, but Clark's back on it. And he directs that over into the corner. Now Caton's got to come across the line. He flips it forward. Thomas has it. He's purposefully planted there by St. Mary's forward. But he's back on it. He doesn't care. Coming back. Nice little check there. Pressuring his man. Carey has the puck at center ice and sends it back in deep. Onside. Good side of center. RJ now getting that puck in deeper. He's battling his man there. Puck comes free. DeMine's on it. Sends a shot in. That's a save by the keeper. Candy now sending down low to RJ. RJ trying to get back to Candy, but just overskated it. DeMine's back on it though, and holding that one in. St. Mary's unable to get it too far, but now they do. They get it across the line, stay on side. Goes back, that comes to the line. DeMine gets enough of it to knock it down the ice. And he's chasing his man down. The end of a shift. Johnston with it. Johnston getting it up to Bacher. Bacher getting it in. Smith trying to counter that one and keep it in, but it doesn't. Bacher has it in the neutral zone. He sends that puck in on net. The goalie deflects it in the corner. Back to Smith. Smith over to Clark. It's out of his reach for a one-timer. He does get on net though. Puck's out front there. Body's down. Puck's under bodies here. I don't know why the ref hasn't blown it. Guys are sitting on the puck. Finally decides to blow the whistle. And we get 10 minutes exactly left in this game. And we're back. Smith has it off the face-off win by Johnston. Back, trying to get it back to Smith. St. Mary's trying to get it out. Wilsey battling his man there. St. Mary's going around the other way. They don't want to deal with Wilsey anymore. Back over to Smith. Smith using the boards, getting it up, knocks up, but St. Mary's able to get back in the neutral zone. And now into the Dorchester. Players slightly outside here. As a little schmozzle ensues. Holding penalty coming to Dorchester, apparently. Must have been something. So with that, St. Mary's will go on to the power play. 2 minutes. They have the puck. Nice stick there by Dorchester. Thomas unable to get to it though. St. Mary's has played to take each other out. And that will allow the Dorchester defense to ice the puck here. Minute 40 remaining here in the penalty. Oh, nice pressure here by Wilsey. Battling his man down low. He's got 1D man down there. Getting through the one hook and stick. St. Mary's get it up to their man. Streaking through the neutral zone. Trying to go around the D's. Not able to get that towards the net. Now he's got it to his partner behind the net. He's going to look back to Orford and sneaking in back there. He gets in the slot. Hardman with a pad save. Back to the point. St. Mary's seeing that shot in wide. Nice block there by Norton. St. Mary's with the puck still on the outside. Now look for some in the middle there. Just not able to make that pass work. Wilson going to get to it first. Chips it up. Thomas now going to get on it. It's a relay play. He chips it in, but that's going to be turned quickly by St. Mary's. Ideally, in those dumps, you want to be able to get it in deeper. Hardman's going to get that right in the bread basket. Hold on to that one. We got a whistle with 48 seconds remaining in the penalty for Dorchester. Only 14 left in the game. Smith now on it. That's off with some bouncing around there. It kind of just bounced around. I thought Devine was going to play it. It bounced over to Kate, and then I think we thought Kate was going to play it. Doesn't matter. Dorchester able to get down the ice. St. Mary's now bringing it out. They get that long stretch pass to her. They cross the line, one side. Smith now on it. He goes off. Clubbing that one over there. So major was called earlier. The players are getting a little more controlled in there, checking from behind and boarding. Into the equipment of Kate, he gets it to the boards, and then he's learned something from geometry class and getting it out to the neutral zone. Back to even strength. St. Mary's bringing it in. That's knocked away by Dorchester. He's battling his man there. St. Mary's trying to keep it in. Candy now got his man lined up there. Going to come back towards Caden. Got a man on him, but he gets it towards the line, but not out. Now Dorchester got a stick on it, get it towards the line. You get it out this time. St. Mary's cycling back. Got the forward changing. And it gets down. Smith's now on it. He's got it. He sends it up. Nice long stretch pass to Devine. He's coming across center ice. He dumps it in for a change. And 6:49 left in the third. Dorchester hemming St. Mary's in here for a second after that line change. Hawkert's out. He's pressuring his man. Johnston picks that one up. Sends it in wide of the net. It'll be nice if he hit it there. And gets back to Norton at the point. He holds it in. Sends it back in deeper. Backert's going to get it behind the net. He's got some space to skate around with it a little bit. He's looking for a move. Holds it in below the icing line. He's battling his man down there. He flips it out, but Andy had come in a little deeper. Gary now sending that back in through the fray at the St. Mary's bench in behind their goal. St. Mary's will pick it up. That pass intercepted by RJ. He's skating around a little bit, trying to dance in. And St. Mary's able to get it up. Gary has it. Moves it up quickly. Dorchester threw a fan on that shooting attempt. There was Bacher, but he got enough to get it below the goal line. Smith now has the puck. He sends it over to Clarkie. Clark over to Smith. Smith up to Thomas. Thomas comes back up to the neutral zone, so Clark can dump it in. And now Dorchester tag up and head in. Thomas has the puck, slips around one check. Gets it over, looking for someone to pass to. Gets it down to Thomas. He has it below the goal line. Looking for the point. Not able to get there though. Wilsey's out there with him. The other forward is gone for a change. That's going to be dumped into the corner by St. Mary's. Smith now on it. Penalty coming here. Slashing penalty to Dorchester. Someone in the corner really is a Wilsey fan there. Clapping like an angry beaver. He does play for the Beavers. I just don't think that. Maybe that's the high school thing to do. I don't know. Weird. Be weird. Anyway, back to the action. St. Mary's players. Shaking up on that play. Devine's chasing it down. He's going to be the first man on it. Drags the puck around a little bit. Sends it back to Smith, who's going to send it off the glass and kill off a little more time. And now Caden's chasing it down. Devine's still out there. Coming back up. St. Mary's bringing the puck up. That's tipped off the stick. They do get it across the line. Now drive towards the net. Not able to get a shot on that. Scooped up by Dorchester. Now sent off the boards, and it ricochets all the way down the ice past 17. Minute 15 remaining in the penalty to Dorchester. 4:10 remaining in the period. That's knocked down by Candy. He's got a huge break here. See if he can beat the netminder. No. Not able to pull that one off. Thought he was going to do a little Dennis Savard spinorama move. I don't think he had the real estate for it, though. He's no Connor McDavid, that's for sure. But he puts on a show. Great pass interception there. That was a high stick. But St. Mary's going to touch it, so we're keep play going. 52 seconds left in the penalty. That's off of Dorchester. the boards, and it gets back to the point. Held in, tipped wide of the net. Bacher chasing after it. He sends it down the length of the ice. And we got 35 seconds left in the penalty. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left in the game. That's going to be cleared out by Dorchester. Down the ice pass number 5. 22 seconds left in the penalty. Good pressure here. St. Mary's sending that puck in deep. Artem's going to knock that down for his D-man behind the net. Larky scoops that up, sends it off. Ricochets down right through the neutral zone. The St. Mary's defender has it. He goes and ices the puck. It's icing! How is that not icing? Wait! What? You call the first icing, it's already done when it's down the other end. But no, apparently they wanted to call the other icing. The Dorchester killed off the penalty. And we're back on the road. Smith on it. He sends it around the other side. Tom's going to get there first on the half boards. He flicks it back out. Caton's got it. He comes into the zone. He's got Wilsey off to his side. He goes for the shot. Keeper makes a save off the shaft of the stick. It's back over to Smith at the point. Smith down to Wilsey. Wilsey makes a move there on the defender. He gets bumped for his troubles in the corner. Gonna go over and help Caton in the corner. He's got a couple guys on him, but he slips through. Now Wilsey's on his man. It's going to be held in there by Thomas. Gets it back over. Wilsey's now battling down there. He finds that puck. Sends it back around the far side. St. Mary's now are going to get that puck out to the neutral zone, but Norton's going to stop that one there. Nope, St. Mary's popped it forward. Nice play. That's up over the net though. In the corner. Now Thomas has a nice slippery move there. He's learned that from Dave. Coming in the zone. Minute 52 remaining in the game. St. Mary's breaking out. It's off a stick. Caton's going to send that back into the door or the St. Mary's end. And we got a change of players coming. St. Mary's time winding down. Looking to get it out of their zone. Send it down the ice. Gary's going to pick that one up. There, but not able to get it down. Now it's shot wide of the net. Line gets it back out through the neutral zone. That's sent in by St. Mary's. Going to get scooped up here by Carey. Carey pivoting behind his net. Surrounded by a couple St. Mary's players. They get the puck. Looking to get it back out. They got it back to the point. Now back to the half court. Trying to get that pass to work. Got a player coming in from the point. Nice block there by Devine. 54 seconds left. St. Mary's have it back to the point. Now going back down low. Arteman's stick is loose. And a St. Mary's player right in the blue paint. This ice off the glass down. Nope. It's knocked down by number 2 and set down. 28 seconds left in the period. Back to the other side. That skips over his stick. Bacher's coming off for a change. St. Mary's have some space here to try to take it back in. Dorchester, Wilsey coming off the bench, knocks that back towards the St. Mary's blue line. And St. Mary's send that puck back in. Dorchester unable to get that out. Then some speed here on the side. Now St. Mary's player comes out with it. Loved by Hardeman. Got no stick for the last minute. That's how this game ends. 2-1. And with that, Dorchester remain undefeated this season. Another game brought to you by Free Goalie Skate Shop. See us in Dorchester for all your skate sharpening needs, except for profiling and a bunch of other stuff we don't do. Just a good old-fashioned radius shirt. See you at the rinks.